morning, everyone, on a beautiful sunny January day. Alyse is back with us to do some gentle yoga, and we're excited that our doors are now open, so we have invited Charles, and he was more than willing to join us. So, thank you both for being here, and we will start off our day in the right way.
Of course, we're going to start with our bendovers. I think you should try to do these every morning as soon as you get up. It will loosen up your back and get your day started. So with the feet shoulder width apart, toes pointing straight ahead, knees are slightly bent. We want to drop the tailbone, take all the sway out of that lower lumbar, and relax your shoulders so the arms hang free. So as we inhale, we stand up, drop the chin to the chest, and roll down. Don't lock your knees, keep them slightly bent, and just do what feels good. And when you come to an inhale, we roll back up, beginning at the base of the spine, stacking the vertebrae. Chin stays tucked. Head comes up last, sit down. And again, exhale down. And keep breathing, don't hold your breath. And roll back up. Head comes up last, sit down. Third one, roll down. And with an inhale, press down in the feet and roll back up. The weight is evenly distributed in the feet. It comes up, sit down. Then we go left and right. Stand up, turn left, chin to chest, roll down. We do both sides. Again, just to what's comfortable. And roll up. Pressing down in both feet. Head comes up, turn to the front, sit down. And the other side. Roll down. And roll up. Make sure the feet are flat. You don't want to roll on the sides of your foot. Head comes up, turn, sit down. Second set. And roll up. Head comes up, turn, sit down. And the other side. Again, roll up. Head comes up, turn, sit down. And our third set. And roll up. And the last one to the right. And roll up. Head comes up, turn, sit down. Now remember, if your mind begins to wander, bring it back to what we're doing right now. Follow the breath, work with the breath with the movements of the body, and try to be present in the moment. So We're going to borrow a little from Tai Chi, but we're going to give it a little bit of a yoga twist. So we're going to do carry tiger to the mountain. So there again, the feet are shoulder width, toes are straight ahead, knees are in alignment, tailbones drop, your shoulders are relaxed. Try to feel that spot between the shoulder blades and pay attention. So as we inhale, the hands are going to float all the way overhead. Turn the palms to face, and that's a big stretch. You can straighten everything. And take a breath. Exhale, we open the arms up, shoulder height, palms up. Again, make sure the tailbones drop. You can flatten your hands out. Give a little extra stretch through those fingers. And then we turn the palms down. Now as we take a breath here, we're going to draw the hands back behind the shoulders and squeeze the shoulder blades together. And breathe. Back to center. Now we're going to squat down using the breath. We're trying to get the thighs parallel to the floor. We pick up our big tiger. Palms are up. Inhale up. And as we exhale, the palms turn over, one hand on top of the other, and the hands separate, shoulders width, shoulder height. Drop your elbow tips, and we'll take a breath. This is our standing meditation posture, by the way. And again, inhale. Palms turn to face. Stretch. Exhale. Hands come down, shoulder height, palms up. Stretch the fingers. Relax the fingers. And turn the palms down. And we're going to draw the hands back.
Wires come off.
It's okay. And back to front. We got to keep checking the camera. And we squat down, picking up our big tiger, and take a breath. Inhale up. The palms turn over and the hands separate. And relax the shoulders. Take a breath. Notice where you're holding tension. Let it go. Third one. Inhale. Big stretch. Hands come down. Stretch your palms. Relax. Turn them over. Squeeze your shoulder blades. And back. And our squat. Inhale up. And the hands separate. Now keep them up. We're going to take a couple breaths here. So notice where you're holding tension and let it go. Relax your shoulders. Knees are slightly bent. Tailbones drop. Ears are over the shoulders. Shoulders over hips. Smile and breathe. And we lower the hands. There we go. And we can shake it out a little bit. Been a while, huh? Now we're going to work a little bit with some...
Can't really breathe with that on.
Yeah, that's right. So this time, with our triangles, the feet are outside the hips. The wider your stance, the more stretch you'll get. So, hands come out. Now, the right hand will go to the left toe. Left hand in the air. And take a breath. And we come up. Inhale. Exhale. And the other side, left hand to right toe. And breathe. And inhale out. Keep your knees slightly bent. Take the pressure off if you need to. Second set. Keep breathing. Inhale up. There. I'm starting to pop and crack. And the other side. stay in our wide stance, and we're going to do a little bit with some deep knee plunges. There's several different ways you can do this, but I'm going to do the simple version. Our hands are clasped behind our back, resting on the back of our hips. Now, as I turn my torso toward the left knee, the arms come up behind me. And you can keep the knees bent if you need to. Arms come up, the head goes down. And breathe. The hands pull you back up. Take a breath. The other side. Turn to your right or the opposite side. Hands come up, head goes down. We're bending where the leg meets the torso. I have to slightly bend my knee to get my forehead to it. And inhale up. The idea is to have both knees straight, but not locked. Second set, to the left. Inhale up. And the last one, the other side, my right. And inhale up. And we can loosen the hands and step in. The idea in yoga is to stretch the back forward, stretch it back, stretch the sides, get a spinal twist in there, try to get a balancing posture. And if this were a traditional yoga class, we would do an inverted posture, so the head would be below the knees. But due to the fact we're in a chair or standing up, the head below the knees is the deep knee plunge, or at least to the knees. So we're going to stretch our back. So the hands are in our prayer position, palms together. Inhale up. Again, reach way up. Now we're going to bend where the leg meets the torso with a straight back, arms alongside the ears. Just get the body parallel to the floor and breathe. Pull with the hands and lift yourself up. One, and again. Inhale. Exhale. Take a breath. Check your feet. Inhale up. And we'll bring the hands down. Exhale. Take another breath. And again, in a traditional yoga class, between postures, we would lay down and deep breathe. So anytime you feel the need to do that, please do it. Just put the video on pause. So then we're going to stretch the back to the back, backwards. Inhale up, reach way up, and gently arch back. Shoulders should be behind the hips, elbows alongside the ears. And inhale, straighten up, and again. Exhale. Inhale up, and exhale down. And remember, just go to what feels good. Don't push yourself past your limit. You can go to your limit and then back off a little bit and deep breathe. It's more beneficial than trying to push yourself into something your body does not want to do yet. So that brings us to a balancing posture. We're just going to swing the leg. So you can hold on to the chair if you need to. Otherwise, the hands are on two imaginary columns of air bubbling up from the ground, and they're just kind of resting on that. We're going to shift all the weight into the left. Relax the shoulders. The right toe comes forward and then back. And then you can keep doing that, or you can freely swing it back and forth. Loosen up the hip joint and breathe. And then we'll step down. All the weight goes in the right. That toe straight ahead, knees in alignment. Hold on or use your imaginary column of air for balance. Left toe forward and back. And again, you can keep that up. You can even touch in the middle if you need to. Try to get all the weight in that right leg. And breathe. And we'll step down. Now another standing posture. Again, I'll borrow a little from Tai Chi, but it's all the same principle. We're going to shift the weight into your right. We're going to turn that left toe out on a 45-degree angle to the corner and shift all the weight into your left leg. The right toe comes forward. Now again, you can hang on, or you can even keep the tip of the toe on the floor. Just try to get all the weight out of it. And as I raise that left knee just a little bit, the right knee, the right toe will just dangle and the hands come up and we sit down and breathe. Pick a focal point. And we'll try the other side. So now the right foot steps down on the 45, or the opposite foot, left toe forward. And we'll try it on this side. One side will go better than the other. Relax the left foot. And we step down. My focal point is the camera, so then we're going to sit down and we'll work a little bit with our shoulders. So we want to make sure that the feet are directly underneath the knee, the ankles underneath the knee. And the hands are going to come up. Now, the right hand goes over the left, the palms turn to face, and they clasp. And reach out. Try to feel that point between the shoulder blades. This is kind of opposite from the deep knee plunge where the arms are behind us. And breathe. If you want more of a stretch, you draw the hands under. See? Straighten them out. They roll back into place and we release. Left hand goes over right, palms turn, and we clasp. And again, stretch it out. Really pull out with those hands. Rounds the back. Opens up that point between the shoulder blades. Release some of the tension. And we can roll those under. See how this side goes. And back. And we'll lower the hands. And a little bit with our spinal twist to get those in. So now the left hand on right knee, right hand's behind us, and we twist the whole torso and look over your right shoulder, stretching your eyes to the corner socket. And breathe. And we slowly release that. Right hand on left knee, or the opposite side. And we twist that side. Again, looking over your shoulder and stretching your eyes. We want to stretch the whole body. And back to center. And we'll try that a second time. So, inhale, exhale. Keep breathing. And back we come. And the other side. And back to center. And we'll try to loosen up the hips a little bit. So we're sitting forward in the chair to remind you. And we're going to bring the right foot on top of the left knee. And breathe. If you need more of a stretch, you bring that foot up further. Sit up nice and straight. And then we lower that foot down and we'll try the other side. Notice where you're holding tension and let it go. One side goes better than the other. And there again, you can bring it up higher if you need to, which turns the sole of the foot up. Drops that knee. Breathe. And we'll lower that down. Now, another simple exercise, which we tend to neglect, is the ankle. So what we're going to do is we're just going to roll our ankle around. One way 3 times and then the other way 3 times. So sit up nice and straight on the edge of the chair, bring that right foot up and just roll that ankle around, making circles. And then reverse. Then bring the toe straight up, straighten the leg, stretch that hamstring, and we'll lower it down. And then the other side. So you go one way, breathing, and reverse. And bring that toe up, straighten that knee. And back down. Then we're going to finish up with our neck rolls, because I really think these are very important to do at least once a week. So there again, sit up nice and straight. Check your posture. The hands are placed wherever they're comfortable. We're going to drop the chin to the chest. It's an exhale. Roll the right ear toward the right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale around back. Inhale left. And exhale. Chin to chest. Second time. Press that chin into the chest. Massages our thyroid gland. And roll to the right. Back. If that doesn't feel good, skip it. Left. And chin to chest. And the third time. Chin to chest. And roll it all the way around, really stretching as much as you can. Use your breath. Chin to chest. Now check your posture. Sit up nice and straight, and we'll go the other way 3 times. So chin to chest, and to the left, or the opposite way. Around back. To the right. And chin to chest. Second time, press that thyroid and roll. Nice and slow. And chin to chest. And of course the third time. To the left. just moving the head. We'll look over the right shoulder. Back to center. And over the left. Like you're driving in reverse, looking behind you. And back. Then we'll sit back in the chair and we'll take a couple deep breaths and we'll let the prana go where it's needed. So this is where we stretch our imagination. So just notice where you have aches and pains, discomfort, tension, and just let it go. Let it drain out. Put a gentle smile on your face. You can close your eyes, leave them open, whatever you please. And just, I turn my palms up. There's more prana is absorbed through the palms of your hands. And we'll take a breath or two. Quiet the mind. And you can continue to deep breathe if you'd like. But I want to thank you for joining me once again, and Charles and Judy, and we'll see you next week.
That felt great. I just said to Alyse, I was standing up near the end, and I closed my eyes and I breathed, and I was so relaxed I almost fell asleep. I hope everybody enjoyed it today. It's so beneficial for your health. So Alyse, thanks to you for leading us through this. Charles,
Well, thank you.
wonderful
Thank
to have
you.
you back again.
Yes,
And we
lovely
will
to
see
be
you
back.
all next week. Make sure to check out our Facebook page for more episodes and also our YouTube channel. Thanks everyone for watching. Bye bye.
Stay healthy.